Hello guys, it's YouTube channel Study with Global Education. My name is Theo and today we are in Moscow in Museum Park. And we will have a small talk with a great guy. He's a student of Sechenov Institute. Tell me please a few facts about yourself. How it's correctly to say your name because it's unusual for Russia. How old are you and how did you decide to go to Russia for studying?
Okay, firstly, my name is Otman. It's my first name. My family name is Hamid. I'm 24 years old. Firstly, when I finished my high school, I wanted to go out of my country. So in the beginning, I didn't choose Russia directly. So I searched a lot about Germany, about Russia, about Egypt, and many countries, or even the UK, because my sister lives in UK. But for Germany, I found that in Germany I can't study in English, and for Egypt I canceled because it's not modern. I can't business or something like that. And for UK it's very expensive. I need many things to go to UK. So in the last I choose Russia, especially I choose Moscow because when I searched about universities and about Moscow State University or Sechenov University, I found it because the price and the quality of university, I choose it because I found it is the best. If I want the same university in Europe, it will get about more than $20,000. So I came to Moscow, and not only for study for medicine, because when I out from my country, I can study medicine because my average was 99.7%. So I can study general medicine in the best university in my country. But I want to go out because I want to find business for me. I want to learn more about more language or more about cultures, and I want to speak with other people because in my country I will only find only from Iraq or from Iran or some students from maybe 1, 2, 3 countries, and that's all. But here I can find many of countries, like from Arab countries, Saudi Arabia, from Bahrain, or even from South Korea, from Japan, or even I can speak Japanese because when I was 13, I start to learn Japanese. Even I teach it before, but I didn't speak in it from three years, so I can speak now, but not very fluent like past.
That's great.
Yeah.
Really cool. And you decided to be a doctor, but
yes.
What kind of doctor?
I want to be a neurosurgeon because I like the medicine of the brain, and the neurosurgeon, it's really I like it because firstly I don't like the easy things, so I want to be a neurosurgeon, and I watched many videos when I was in school, and I like to work like surgeon, and especially neurosurgeon. So
I guess you have a lot of friends in the university, right?
Yes, I have not close friends, but yes, I know many of them, yes.
What helped you to study abroad? It's not, when you at home, it's easier because your family is near with you and your friends maybe from school, but here you are foreigner.
Yes.
Is it hard for you?
And for many students, yes, but for me, no, because when I was in school, even in primary school, I studied by myself, and unusual I be alone, and I study alone. So it's not very difficult. So also, when I came here, I can cook everything, any delicious food, and I shared some photos in my Instagram, so for very delicious food, and I can do anything by myself. For me, it's not very difficult. Okay, when I came, I was new and something like that, but now it's okay. After 1 year or 6 months, everything is okay. But for some students that they need their family, they want their, because student when he come after 2 weeks he said I need my family. I said why? It's not child. Why? But for me no, it's okay.
Oh, that's great. And according to your study, was it difficult to pass exams because medicine it's hard,
Yes.
and studying medicine in another country also it's not easy.
Look, for this point, especially for general medicine, you need to study every day before the teacher, and during when the teacher speak, you need to write the note. It's very important. And when you finish the lecture, when you come back home, you need to reread it, because if you reread it, it will be it's really good. But if you're not, in the final exam, you will study hundreds of pages. Of course, it's really hard. But if you study every day, no. Okay, it's hard, of course, but everything was be okay. So for me, most of my marks, it's 5. I have only maybe 1 or 3, 4, and that's all. All of them, it's 5 excellent mark in all subjects.
That's great.
Yes, because even when in my school I got 99.7% like that. I study every day, and for exam only reread it, and everything will be okay. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Today in Moscow, it's important day. High school proms all over the country and all over the city. All schools have parties. What about your country? Do you have high school proms? How do you celebrate it?
Yes, we have it for teachers for every year, but it will be like not a party, like for a student that make a gift, or maybe one big gift, or every student take one gift for this teacher to thank this teacher to teach him, or some class, not the last class, because in the high school they don't have time, but for other classes, yes, they take some cake, they some small party in the class, but not the big party, but it's like that. They buy the gift and give to the teacher.
And how many years you have to study at school in your homeland?
12.
12.
Yes, 6 primary and third after that, third the high school. Yes.
Okay. What is the most difficult thing in studying in Russia for you?
In Russia, for most people, they will say the language, and they said maybe the different cultures or something. Especially when I was in my country before I came to Russia, I watched a lot of videos on YouTube or on social media. They said many of things, but most of it's wrong when I came here, because, like, for example, when I came here, I saw that the people, it's really kind, but they said no, it's very hard. They didn't smile, never, and don't speak with anyone, don't smile for it. But when I came, everything is okay. The Russian people is really kind. When I ask them, they answer. Maybe when I need asking about location, about anything, they answer. And even some of them, they said, okay, I will come to you to see that this location. Maybe you don't know because you are new. Because I studied preparatory course, when I can't speak Russian, maybe only some words, they understand it, or I can use Google Translate. They are very kind, but it's not so difficult. It's to come to, because they can help you, especially if you want to learn the language too. They can help. They understand that you can speak well. So most of information that I saw it in the YouTube or in the social media, it's wrong. So it's
and
okay.
now you're giving the right information for us.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, and according to Sechenov Institute, maybe something is really hard for you, or everything is just clear?
Yes, Sechenov University now it's better 100% than 2 or 3 years, because it's good the teachers, but they had the problem with the administration within the decanate. They need many of things, because they was student to get visa. All of students go to decanate. But now it's okay, because for students that they study with companies, they get the visa from company. Only for students that direct to the university, if many of the students, they will make appointment on the website. After that, they can and get visa easily. But before 2 or 3 years, no, all students go to the decanate, and it's not easy to get. We wait a lot of time, but now it's okay, because it's better, much better now.
Okay, and what's the most hard thing in studying medicine?
It's every year. It's a one subject. Maybe it's very difficult. For example, last year it was pharmacology. It was very you need to remember many of drugs or something. And for this year, it was obstetric and neurosurgery. Because neurosurgery was studied in the fourth course. So it was obstetric and gynecology and neurosurgery. For next year, I don't know. I will see.
It will be a surprise. Okay. And do you know any doctors in your country who finished the university in Russia?
Yes, I know for doctors that studied general medicine or the dentistry. I know it's my friend. He's graduate from State University and now study a specialist also in State University.
Oh, great.
He's graduate from the dentist. Yes. Yeah. Also the other student that he worked like ophthalmology. Also many of students, but some of them they out from Russia, they go to the Europe, or some of them they come back to my country. But also some of them they work here.
Mm-hmm. You said that you like cooking,
yes.
right? And you also have time for earning money.
Yes, of course.
So I know that medicine take all your time.
Yes.
If you want to be a good doctor, you have to spend a lot of time for studying, for practicing. And also you need to have an energy for all these things. Mm-hmm. What inspires you?
As I told you, for student, if he want to remember everything in medicine and can even enough time for another thing, he need to study every day. And if he study before teacher and when teacher speak, when he read it. Many of students they said, "Oh, we need 8 hours." I told, "Why? 2 hours it's enough for me. Why 8 hours to study this lecture?" Mm-hmm. So because I read it before the teacher and I listen, I focus when teacher speak. Mm-hmm. When I wrote some notes. So when I reread it, it take only 2 or 3 hours, not 8 hours. So of course I have enough time for anything. You need to make a schedule or. You can make for these hours for a medicine, this for cooking, this for fun, this for learning. So it's 24 hours, it's enough. Some of them that they didn't do anything and said, I don't have time. The day it ends, I didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. But no, I do everything and I have time more. So it depends about from person, mm-hmm. how you manage your time. Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Yes.
But it's not for me. I mean, I'm that student who will spend 8 hours for reading.
Yeah. Especially for medicine, for first and second year, yes, you will spend many of hours and for translate because it will be new words. Mm-hmm. After second year, many of words that will repeat, so you don't need to spend time for translate. Mm-hmm. You need it. So maybe for first, second year, 8 hours, but for third, no. If you're focused, if you read it, maybe 2, 3, 4 hours, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
You said that you like cooking, right?
Yes.
What can you say about Russian food? Do you like it?
For Russian food, no, I like the Arabic food more because I can make it for spicy or for curcuma. I add anything that I can add. Uh-huh. But for Russian food or for Uzbek food, no. Yes, I can eat it. Okay, it's good, it's delicious. But for me, the best it's Arabic food. Maybe did you try it before, the Arabic food? Like
yeah.
Yes, especially I can make maqluba like diremiya in Iraq. Also dolma. Dolma is the best if you want. There you can find dolma in many restaurants, mm-hmm. but. Really, for my advice, don't eat it here because it's really bad here. Even in Chaykhana or in some good restaurant, mm-hmm. but it's really. If you want to eat it, you're in Iraqi restaurant, or you can come to Iraq. It's really super delicious for dolma. Remember this name?
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What did you expect about Russia? But then you came here and it was really difficult. Different, I mean. For example, maybe weather or people or food or anything.
For weather, everyone know that the Russia is very cold. Most of cities, no, especially not in the south, that's okay. But I know that it's cold. Also, I like the cold. I don't like sun. Sun.
Really?
Yes, it's cold. It's better for me. And also for people, as I said, I watch on social media that they different, blah 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 blah. They hard, don't smile, they not kind. But when I came here, it was completely different. They are very kindly. They help anyone that they want. Of course, not all of them. Only some. Maybe one son told me, no, I saw one person when before 2 years that they was not a good person. Okay, they are not the angels. So, yes, not every 100% from them is good, of course, but most of them, maybe more than 90%, is good from them that they help you and kindly. So for this, it's okay. For the weathers, of course, I know it's the cold, and I can show in Moscow how much it will be every day, and was in the winter and in the summer. For students that they want to be in the sunny cities, they can go to the south, like Krasnodar, like some cities. It's the hot cities, even in because I study my preparatory course in Mykov. It's a small city. It's near from Krasnodar. I think it was -2 or -3. It's the maximum in the winter. So it's okay. Only 1, 3, 5 days, and after that, no, it's +1, +20. And then in the summer it will be more. But here, in Moscow, maybe -20 for some days. Okay, of course not like Siberia, but it's okay if you wear good clothes, and it's okay. Even in the university, in any building, you have air conditioning. It will be okay. You can take off your coat, and everything will be okay. Only when you walk, it's okay. Cold, you can wear something, and everything will be okay.
Just be ready for any weather.
Yes, of course.
And which season is your favorite here in Moscow?
Winter.
Winter.
Yes.
Okay. Do you like the celebrating of New Year?
Yes, because in Moscow it's the best. Many of the students, many of people, they told me that St. Petersburg is the best city, especially in New Year. When I want to go to the St. Petersburg, Corona starts. But for the last New Year, I said, okay, I will book and I will go to the St. Petersburg and then in the New Year. But it's not good. It's not good for me because, okay, I go to and I booked the hotel for 6 days. But when I went, I didn't see anything about New Year, the big streets like in Moscow. It's completely different, especially in the Red Square. I didn't see anything, only some lights, only some. Even I went to the center of city, but I didn't see anything. I was really angry, and I left the hotel and came back the next day.
Oh.
Because I went, okay, St. Petersburg is a very nice city. They have many museums. They can see very nice places, parks or something. But for me, and from this time, I went to see the New Year, not the museum or something. If you're interested about a museum, especially for Hermitage and many museums, it's very nice, or parks on the environment, it's very nice in St. Petersburg. Also, many of people, they said it's the best city. It's very nice in the old Russia. But I went because of New Year, and I was angry. I came by the second day.
Oh,
yes.
So you were disappointed.
Yes.
Okay. And I know that you're going to get a Russian passport.
Yes.
Can you tell us why do you need this?
When I get the Russian passport, I will be completely like the Russian person, like normal Russian person. I can do anything, or can open any business, or I can do anything in Russia. I can stay anytime, and I can anytime I want. Especially that my passport in my country, it's really, I think, the worst passport in the world. I think only Afghanistan is the worst, and the second one is Iraq passport. I can enter only Lebanon or Malaysia, some country, only 4 or 5 countries without visa. So Russian passport, even that they helped me to do anything here in Russia, the Russian passport helped me to travel to many countries, more than 120 countries without visa when I arrived to this country. So it really helped me in two things, when I travel or when I was in Russia.
And are you going to build your career here in Russia?
For me, the best, I work in online, not in real, because first of all, for real work, it takes more time, and I can't do anything. Maybe I spend more money to rent some office or something. No, for my best, it's the online, because I don't need office. I can speak with anyone online, and my favorite is affiliate marketing. I work in affiliate marketing and drop shipping, and working in the Amazon or in the affiliate in many countries of many companies, or affiliate in some platforms for crypto, for many platforms, because my affiliates is the best, because really you will will work in the beginning, maybe you need some time. After that, the money will come you without do anything. Look, when I took my phone here, and I can show you, I can maybe in this time, maybe 12 hours, I can maybe get for $10 or $20, $30 only. Without do anything, because it's affiliates. The other people, they are trader. When the platform gets commission from them, and I can get, because I'm super partner with one of the biggest platforms for crypto. So I invite them and I teach them how to trade and give them some information. And after that, they are start. So after that, I didn't do anything. Just they learn training. They are trader. Okay, they get the money, and I get some commission from platform, because they register from my link. So it's passive income completely, because it's my favorite. I don't need to do anything. Also, of course, not only internet. I work it like sometimes. For translate for some new students. Also, I help students with a global education company to come to Russia, to Moscow, especially for Moscow University, because I study in the section of university. Also, I can take some money from translating, for help them, to if anyone student want to show the Moscow city, I can give time for them. Of course, I can't get money with the time, because for some students I came from the morning till evening. Yeah. Yes, but of course when I have enough time, because I have my study, I have my own time, and I have my business time, because I know of course I need to check something in my accounts, or I can speak with my friends. When I have enough time, I can go with them and I can teach them.
Okay. Now it's kind of hard times in Russia and in communication with other countries. Do you feel it in your online work or in your life? About sanctions, about this political things?
Yes. For online work, for example, I have PayPal for many years. So I can't use PayPal in Russia now. PayPal bank in Electric Bank. But I can find another way. I don't need to use PayPal. There is many banks. Maybe I can use the bank in my country, or even I can use the crypto, because I receive the money. For example, now I have an account on YouTube. I make some ads for maybe some companies or people that said, okay, when we need some videos about our company. I said, okay, you can send the money by crypto network. So for a crypto network, it's independent for any countries. It can send from any country to person without any banks. So I receive most of mine now from cryptocurrency, from crypto exchange, from my platform. So I don't have any problem with receiving money for that, because I have many different ways. If it's locked, okay, and you choose another one. So it's okay for me, yes.
And what about your future? You're going to be a doctor. Are you going to be a doctor here in Russia, or maybe you are going to go back to your homeland or another country?
Yes, I will see in the future, because of course I will study, as I told you, and if I want to study in the English medium, I will go to another country to study. But for all my life, where I will work, I will see in the future. I mean, in my country, in Russia, because I like Moscow. I love it. So maybe I will come here for some months, and I will go to another place. And also I decided to go to the Dubai, to UAE, to work, because it's also very nice and I can work. So I will see in the future. But maybe in Russia or in Dubai. It's the most. Yes.
Okay. What advice could you give to your compatriots or for students from all over the world who want to study in Russia?
For a student that want to study in Russia, don't hear from anyone in the social media, because I know many of people that when they came to Russia and they got really nice experience, but I don't know, when they speak in their videos, they said, don't come to Russia, you can't get any work, the weather is really bad or something. You need to search about many of videos, or you need to search it by yourself, not only here. Because if you come to Russia, especially for Moscow or the big cities, you can get really good experience. Because when I came to Moscow, I really I can't do anything that I have when I was in my country. Especially the internet here is really good. Banks, it's really good that I can very easily open in one day, and I can get my card, because I know some countries, even in my country, if I want to open bank, I need many documents, and they will ask many of things. Why from your money? Of course, the bank will ask you about money if the big amount. For example, for Sberbank, blocked my account, and they told me you need some document. But when I sent to them and they open it, even they accept me in Sberbank, I will be they give me the Visa Infinity after that. But only it's the law that we need to know from where your money. When I send documents, it's okay, everything will be okay. So my advice to them, if for students, if you want to come to Russia, as I said, don't hear from anyone. If you have a dream, you can come, and especially if you want to come to Moscow or the biggest city. Any city, Kazan, Novgorod, any city. If you have a dream, you can do what you want, and you can get what you want. You can get your work, you can get anything, you can find any work. Only if you need to improve yourself. Of course, the biggest company, the salary will not be $10,000 if you sleep for 10-12 hours. You need to learn, you need to improve yourself, and you will find many of jobs, or you can work like freelancer here, and you can get many of companies that they said, okay, we need you, and we need that some people that they they can speak Arabic, maybe English, Russian, because some of them they told me, they will choose the Russian people only. No, that's not correct. I know many of my friends, even they are studied in Sitchin University, and they are working in the companies, and they got the team leaders, and really they make much money, a lot of money from them. Even now they are students, they didn't graduate. So if you want to come, and if you have a dream, and if you want to come to Russia and you like the weather of Russia, you can come and you can get anything that you want.
Follow your dreams and come to Russia.
Yes, of course.
Thank you for your advice.
You're welcome.